master of my life. He washes over me with light, serenity.
My children, Angus and Lillian, and their needs, and what I can do to help them grow as best they can. I did think about this, and I couldn't think of another answer really other than my children are the loudest voices, and my wonderful wife. And I also hear my grandmother a lot, who passed away about 10 years ago, but I hear her voice and I hear my parents' voices frequently, daily, I would say, inspiring things, simple things like, I'm proud of you, and remember to be kind, and remember how important your integrity is. These are things that my parents and my grandmother would say to me. So these are some of the voices that I probably keep with me constantly.
The deepest pain, I dance beside him in the rain.
One of the most common things, I think, is if I've had periods of difficulty, sometimes in the middle of the night, waking up in a panic about one thing or another and not being able to get back to sleep, I'll sometimes just pray repeatedly, help me, help me, help me. And I'll invariably feel a calm, I'll feel a presence. I'll sort of feel an answer as opposed to hear an answer. And that happened probably most recently about 1.5 years ago, but it's happened at different points in my life. Just a sort of crying out for help, and just feeling after a time a sort of calm descend. The feeling is, I'm with you.
I have chosen him.
Yes. I feel like at times I can prejudge a person. It might be a person who I meet just out and about, or sometimes if I'm in a pew and I'm listening to a minister, and I might think, I'm not so sure if this, what is the message I'm going to hear today? I'm not so sure if this is going to resonate. And then I'm often inspired in ways that I don't expect, or an unfamiliar Bible passage, and then the sermon connected to that. Sometimes it can speak to me. So I've sort of learned to be a bit more humble about prejudging people, and obviously it's not just in church. I feel like sometimes I can meet a person and think, oh, this person seems troubled, or maybe someone to watch out for, and then actually I can hear some wisdom from them, and I think, oh, right, actually I shouldn't have been so quick to make an assumption about what they knew, or what they were able to say, or who they were. Well, I try and set aside 10 minutes every night, at least 10 minutes, right before bed, for meditation and prayer. And that works very well. It also works very well as a sleep aid. I feel like invariably, if I feel too busy to do that, I won't fall asleep very quickly. But if I've calmed myself, if I've sat and just listened for 10 minutes or so and reflected on the day, and prayed for my family and my friends and my community and the world at large, that 10 minutes is well spent in the moment, and then I sleep better afterwards as well.
You are maker.
The thing that comes to mind for me is exercise. I often, if I feel stressed or anxious or too busy, if I go for a run or go to the gym or just go for a walk, so I have three thoughts. Exercise, but the combination of exercise and being outside in nature. And then again, I think meditation and prayer for me, it's almost like if I feel too busy and then I sit down and pray for 5 minutes or meditate for 5 minutes, somehow that 5 minutes has saved me time. I'm able to do the things that I needed to do more efficiently and in a calmer way and in a more peaceful way with less stress and anxiety.
Oh, what can obscure the truth? My Father in heaven loves me.
I feel like God is in people. God is everywhere. I feel like God is immanent, with us all the time, with us right now, with me when I'm on my own. And so I try and listen to wise voices, whether I'm speaking to my wife or looking for wisdom in the Gospels, in Paul's letters, in philosophy, Socrates, Marcus Aurelius. I feel like there are wise voices from the ancients and from our tradition, and then there are wonderful wise voices from our community. I won't embarrass anyone with names, but there are many people in our church who have helped me immensely, actually, in ways that they will never know, just by their presence and their smile and their warmth. Yes, it's from Exodus chapter 3. I am that I am. God speaking to Moses and then saying, and go and tell the Israelites, I am sent me. And to me, this is the message of God being everywhere. He may as well have said, tell the Israelites, reality has sent me. Tell the Israelites, the power behind the universe has sent me. And I find this very inspiring to think about. Imagine if we lived our lives with the idea that the power that created the universe has sent me, you, all of us.